Hi there, folks. Charlie Gipple here, the owner of CG Financial Group, your IMO for annuities, life insurance, and long-term care. Want to talk about Social Security and the number one mistake that I see about to be made by consumers before they talk with me. Before they talk with you, the wonderful agents that have done our Social Security seminars and are helping your clients or your prospects with Social Security, and probably, by the way, going to get an annuity or a long-term care sale along the way as well. So before they talk to us, what's the number one mistake that I see those consumers about to make? First of all, let me step back and talk about, I'll tell you. What the mistake is it has to do with spousal benefits and the fact that there are no delayed retirement credits on spousal benefits. I'll explain what this means. But before going into spousal benefits, let me take me as an example, hypothetical example, and talk about how reductions work on Social Security. Here is how reductions work on Social Security, or early filing penalties on Social Security. If my full retirement age is 67, then that means that age 67 is when I get 100% of, my full retirement amount, my full Social Security retirement amount, also known as my primary insurance amount. So age 67, what happens if I take it early, however? If I take it early, say at age 62, which is the earliest I can take it, unless I'm a widow or a widower, which is age 60, but age 62 is the earliest that I can take it. How am I penalized? Technically, and then I'll talk about simply, technically, I'm penalized by 0.5% for every month that I file early. That goes for 36 months. And then beyond 36 months, it's 0.512% for every month I file early. Here's the rule of thumb. Roughly 6% per year from my full retirement amount is what I'm penalized at, right? Well, conversely, what is my benefit if I wait, say, 3 years? My full retirement age is 67. What if I wait till age 70 to get the maximum amount I can, to get those delayed retirement credits for 3 years is what they're called. What's the additional benefit per year that I could get by delaying from age 67 to age 70? Well, per year, it's 8%. So that means that if I delay 3 years to age 70, it's an additional 24%. All right, so with that being the groundwork, let me talk about the number one situation that I see a lot, the number one mistake that I see about to be made. It has to do with spousal benefits. Here's the way that spousal benefits work. Let's take me and my wife. Let's say that we're the same age, which we're not, but let's simplify this. Let's say that we're the same age. We're 67 years of age. Here's the way that spousal benefits work. If my full retirement amount or my primary insurance amount is $3,000, based off my earnings record, and I've made the money in the family, right? Let's say that because she stayed at home with the kids, didn't work a whole lot, so her primary insurance amount based off her earnings record is $900. So I filed at age 67, I get my $3,000. When she files at 67, what does she get? She doesn't get her $900. What she gets is the Social Security Administration says she gets the greater of hers based off of her earnings record, or 50% of mine, which would be $1,500. So naturally, she would be leveraging the spousal benefit rather than her own benefit. She would be leveraging that $1,500 spousal benefit. Here's one thing that comes up a lot, but not the major thing that I'm going to talk about, and it's this. Okay, Charlie, so let's say that you file at age 67, and let's say that Noelle has filed at age 62. Let's say she's 3 years or 5 years younger than you. She files at age 62. Does that mean that she would get, even though she filed at 62, would she get $1,500 then? Because that's technically half of what you're getting. Would she get $1,500? No, because just like as it would be on her own benefit, the spousal benefit is also penalized back from $1,500 down to maybe whatever, $1,100. So there is a penalty for filing for spousal benefits early. Quick note, I have to file for my benefit in order for spousal benefits to even be available to her. However, in this scenario, $1,500 penalized back to whatever $1,100 is much better than what her primary insurance amount was off her own earnings record, $900 penalized down to maybe $600. So the spousal benefit still does benefit her It's just that that is penalized. Now, what is the number one mistake that I see about to be made? It is this. It's the opposite of what I just discussed. It's where the spouse, like my wife says, well, I'm going to delay past age 67. Well, but isn't this a spousal benefit situation? Oh, yeah. But I'm going to delay past age 67 because I get those 8% delayed retirement credits that you just talked about, Charlie. No, spousal benefits do not give you do not have brownie points for delaying past full retirement age when it comes to spousal benefits. When it comes to spousal benefits, $1,500 is the max that my wife is going to receive. So if she delays 68, 69, 70, if she delays 3 years, she has left 3 years of money on the table effectively, because there are no roll-ups, there are no step-ups, there are no delayed retirement credits when it comes to spousal benefits. So many times what you might see is it might be best for her to file at age 67, me file at age 70 because I do get those step-ups. What'll happen is when she files at maybe age 67, she'll get her own benefit. Remember, we're the same age here, right? So I technically haven't filed for another 3 years. She'll get her own benefit for 3 years out, and then when when I file at her age 70 and my age 70, what happens is she would get a big step up in many cases, because that is when the spousal benefit excess kind of kicks in on top of hers. That's a lot of stuff in a short period of time, folks. If you have questions, certainly reach out, let me know. This is stuff that your consumers truly want to know about. 60 million people on Social Security, 60 million people plus. There's a lot of interest in the stuff that we're talking about, and a ton of people that are soon going to be on Social Security.